What is going on, guys? Brittlestarfish here with the one and only.
KingThaddeus.
Alright, you guys. So today we're going to be going over our favorite gods in Smite out of each tier or class or whatever you want to call it. So first we're going to start off with the assassins, but after we go over all of them we're going to be showing some gameplay of our certain favorites. So in assassins, I have to say my absolute favorite would be Bakasura, just due to the fact, sorry guys, bless me, just because I got him diamond, but he's also super OP and one of my definite favorites. What about you?
I'm gonna have to go with Callie on this one. I would say a Willix just because her movement speed and stuff, but I don't know. Callie's ult kind of is
Definitely
insane.
ruins everybody's day. If we moving down to Guardians, everyone's least favorite, but my favorite, Fafnir. Definitely one of my favorite gods, playing him as of currently. Definitely one of the best Guardians, most OP Guardians
Right now,
there are.
as of right now,
Best Guardian. I'm in love with Fafnir.
I'm gonna have to go Ymir. I've played most of all of them, but Ymir just has a special place in my heart.
He has a special place in all of our hearts, especially when we all first started off the game. We all played as Ymir. All right, moving down. Hunters. My first name, baby. All right, so for my favorite, I'm gonna have to go with Artemis. Mostly because I got her to rank 6, but her ult is just ridiculous. Especially if you throw down the ult and then throw down the trap right underneath them as soon as they're stunned, and then you just get that. Oh, it's just ridiculous.
That beautiful combo.
That beautiful combo, and everything is just. And her poke is so good. You hit her with just the poke, dude.
The
And
raining of arrows.
yeah, the rain, dude. And it's especially just because she can literally take on any enemy and be just fine. I mean, her health isn't too great, but she can really take on any enemy there is.
Alright, for hunters, I'm gonna have to go with my boy Uller.
Uller.
Just because if you can hit those combos, you can kill anybody. Well, I mean not like Guardians, but
But see, that's the thing with Artemis, that like she could take out Guardians.
well, yeah. If you build Uller's basic attack for him, like just to get, if you build him more basic attack, you can take out people pretty fast. But just as long as you hit those combos, you're kind of unstoppable.
Moving down to mages, I'm gonna have to say my top,
Mighty sword.
the mighty sword, Ao Kuang. Definitely one of my favorite mages, just because he's just ridiculously powerful. He's pretty much a pub stomper in arena. He's just ridiculous. His damage is literally, it's out of this world. And especially with his ability to go invisible and then do all of his abilities and just pop up, and yeah, just super good overall. Especially with his passive, where his sword builds up and does more damage. Just super nice.
Alright, so I'm gonna have to go with Freya.
Yes.
Freya, the Queen of the Valkyries. I just like her because of, I don't know, she's just good. You just hit the, I don't know.
She has good getaways too, especially with that ult. She can
And the banish as well with the send them up in the air.
yeah, that's definitely a good getaway. She's just overall super. I mean, you can even build her pretty tanky too, and she can still do pretty good damage, which is really nice. Moving down to warriors, my favorite warrior. Which, you know what, I really don't play warriors, but I'm gonna have to say, I think the only ones I've actually played, I think that my favorite out of all the ones I've played are probably Osiris, just because of his abilities. You can just constantly poke and then deal tons of damage if you haven't built correctly, especially versus what you're playing. Odin's another really good one. I don't know why I have zero worshippers. I thought I've played him before. I guess not. But yeah, I'm gonna have to say I'm gonna have to probably say Osiris is probably my favorite warrior out of all of them.
And then I'm gonna have to go with Amaterasu.
Super good.
She's more late game based, just because she doesn't have too many abilities that damage people, but with her sustain, with her heal, and being able to take less damage, she's pretty nice.
Yeah, it's super nice. But you know what, you guys? I'm gonna have to say, let's get some gameplay of some of our favorite gods.
Alright, so we're gonna hop into jungle practice just to show you our favorite gods in action. So stay tuned and we'll bring you guys the gods.
Be right back. What is going on, guys? We are back. Here it is with some Cali gameplay for you guys.
Let's get up to level 20 real quick.
This awkward moment of silence as we all sit here and watch. But KingThaddeus knows what he's doing.
I guess
On my account, I have definitely not played a lot of Cali, but he definitely has. So he would know the build better than I would. So what are we starting off with?
You know what? We're just gonna go boots. Why not? Why not? Why not boots? And then, I mean, honestly, it all kind of depends who you're going up against.
So for a basic build, say if you're playing...
So just say like a guardian, a hunter, and someone else. So guardian, usually I go keen side, just do more damage. I'll usually do fatalis, and then I'm not gonna really put defense into it, just so I can show you guys the damage. So we'll go fatalis there, and then for some pen, maybe we'll do beat stick. Maybe some Titan's Bane too, why not? And then let's just go some power. Why not just go Bloodforge? Because that's gonna give you a lot of power. So we'll just go over to Raw real quick, and we'll just go kill him. So let's just go over ability. Square is just a simple jump, does some damage when you land. Actually throw out these whatever they are, and they hit people and do damage over time. And your circle ability is just a stun with a pretty good area of damage. So we'll just jump over to Raw real quick, do some damage. See, we kill pretty fast. I mean, Cali's nice. I'll show you guys this X ability real quick. See, hits him and does damage over time. Oh, Raw's trying to ult me. And then in a second, we'll just get the stun down. Stun for quite a while, and then the ult. You cannot take damage while you're in your ult, and if they're in the red circle, they also take damage. And one nice thing about her passive is, see the target in the bottom left, it says Raw. If you kill him, you gain full health. So I mean, it's really nice. So there you go, guys. There's a look on Cali. Next god coming up soon.
Be right back. What is going on, guys? We are back with the Guardians. I'm going to take over right here and place with some Fafnir. Get a quick level up to level 20. Just kind of give you guys the maximum damage and defense and health and all that other fun stuff.
A lot faster than I did.
So anyway, his passive. He gains 2 bonus gold from all enemy kills and assists, including minions. So that means every minion kill you get an extra 2 gold. Super nice. And you get a bonus 20 magical and physical protection from every 1,000 gold. Or actually, it's only from having 1,000 gold in hand. But his abilities are super nice, super OP. So first we're going to go over the build. The best build I have found so far would be either the first or second boots. I usually like to go with the first boots early game.
Second boots are probably better.
Second boots are probably better just for Guardians, but he's eventually going to have a lot of mana, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah,
but
don't you build it where you need
actually, yeah, that's right. He does also have the cooldown. So I would say the second boots, Sash, Ethereal Staff, Spear, Green Book.
Green Book, you mean Poly?
Or Poly. And then the last perk is kind of up to you, depending on where you guys are going in the game.
This is a full damage.
This isn't a full damage. This is health and damage build right here. This is going to give you the best bang for your buck, usually for certain games.
Because the Warlock Sash and the Ethereal Staff are going to give you more damage for the higher health and mana you have.
True, but it's also going to give you a lot of health. There's going to be a lot of health involved. So for your last perk, it's kind of whatever you want. I kind of personally, if we're doing really good in the game, I usually like to buy Kronos' Pendant just for the 75 magical power, 25 MPS, and the 20% cooldown reduction. So anyway, let's get right into it. So for his square, he throws a hammer. It's a stun. X is going to heal. It's going to heal you, but it's going to increase your attack speed of you. But if you put it on an ally, it's also going to heal you, and it's going to give them attack speed. Circle is going to be a jump. This is going to do damage and slow them down. And then we all know his triangle, which is a beautiful dragon. So I would say the best way to do this would be to jump at them, throw your hammer, throw on that, and then just go on them like that. So I mean, his basics aren't too bad. Or I would suggest doing square first, jumping, hitting him, stunning him, and that's pretty much it. See how beautiful that is? You guys can kind of figure it out from your guys' own standpoint, but that's probably the best I have found.
Awesome ult.
So the ult is going to be the dragon. So in that circle, when he first spawns, you're going to want to make sure they're in there. So actually I will show you guys, but here, there's a stun, another stun, poison, done. Super fast, super good, and just overall OP.
I can hold it back anymore.
Oh, okay.
Okay, go ahead.
So then if we do it, and then again, so if we run up to them, use the poison, try to stun them, I kind of use this ult, stun them again, and then go at it. So if you use this little healing thing, it's going to heal you, increase your attack speed, but it's also going to damage them as well. Coming out of dragon form. So I would actually recommend before going into dragon form, run up to them, stun them, go into dragon form while they're in your little circle, and then it's going to poison. It's ridiculous amount of damage for our guardian. 3,070 health. It's just going to keep stacking up with that sash. The green book is going to help a lot because as soon as you use an ability, you're going to be hitting so much heavier. Look at that. That's missing abilities. But anyway, after each ability, you're hitting like a bonus. Let's see,
I
actually.
think it's like 3 something.
You're hitting a bonus 331 after using an ability. That's just with your. It's adding on. It's ridiculous. So I'm just kind of waiting for my dragon to come back real quick to kind of show you guys what I like to do during certain people. I mean, really, you can always change up your build for more defense. I mean, honestly, you could take out the green book or certain things to throw in some defense. I mean, I personally, if I were to take that out, I'd probably go for something like the Hide of the Urchin or Mantle of Discord. Mantle of Discord is probably going to be the best one for you. But anyway, probably jump at them, stun them, go into dragon form. That's going to do poison damage, and I see that 323 right there, and then you can keep moving on from target to target. But anyway, you guys, I think that's been a good Fafnir build for you guys. What do you think, KingThaddeus?
I think it's great.
I think it's great. Alright, so next
god coming up.
Next god coming up. Let's get a move on, baby. Alright, you guys, and we are back. I just decided to level up and get all the abilities out of the way so you guys don't have to sit there and watch all those. But her passive, Artemis gains critical strike chance buff on each successful hit. This is an unbelievable passive. Ridiculous, let me tell you. So early game, you're going to be hitting about, what, is it 160s for your crits? Yeah, it's about I think it's a 160 crit, just starting off. That's just with, like, boots. Or Transcendence. I personally like Transcendence first, but Square is going to do the little trap on the ground that's going to trap them for a solid, maybe, what is
3
it?
seconds.
2 seconds.
Or no,
2 seconds. It does not feel like 2 seconds. It feels like a solid 3-4 seconds. So that's going to stun them for a little bit. And then you have this, which is going to increase your attack speed ridiculously. It's ridiculous. And your movement speed.
80% at full.
Yeah, which is pretty crazy. And then, especially with the movement speed, that's a great getaway. Raining is just a nice poke. Great thing to do, especially when they're low health and you're just trying to run up there and grab them real quick. And then this, the boar, when it stuns them, the damage 450 with the stun, it doesn't even feel like 1.5 seconds because you can kill them so quick while they're stunned. It's ridiculous. But anyway, let's get into this build. So personally, first, before buying anything else, I like to buy Transcendence. After that, I like to move over to boots, preferably the first ones. After that, I like to move over to Bloodforge. Then I like to buy Odysseus's bow just for the wave clearing, etc. After that, actually, or you don't even have to really buy Odysseus's bow. It's kind of my own preference. Then you can buy the crits, and say if you want some nice pen or anything like that, maybe Titan's Bane or or Beat Stick, or I mean whatever. It's kind of up to you at that point. I like to buy sometimes the Beat Stick. Okay, so anyway, let's go kill Ra. Let's go check this. Let's go check it out. Go check it out. So look at that poke though. 249. Hit him with that trap. Ridiculous. That's just Ra. All right. And then for the ult. Look at that. Ridiculous. She's just ridiculous. It's just unbelievable. Pop down a trap, they get caught in it.
Oh, 21 damage too.
Yeah, and it deals damage over time as well, the longer they're in it. So, I mean, this is probably the best whatever build.
Damage build.
Damage build. I mean, you guys can always change it up however you like. I mean, if you guys don't like beat stick and you're taking on somebody a little bit higher and whatever, you can just go buy Keen Sai. It's not really gonna. It's gonna kind of decrease your damage a little bit. Or if you guys don't want Keen Sai, you guys can come over here and buy Aussie, which is kind of nice. Give you the extra pen and speed.
Attack speed.
If you guys don't want that though, then go over here and buy yourself another crit. Get rid of this. Come over here and buy Titan's Bane and get that ridiculous. Oh, gorgeous. But anyway, you guys, that has been my favorite build. You guys can always alter it however you guys like. But let's get into the next god.
Mighty sword.
The mighty sword, that is correct. So, first boots, obviously. Second thing, I'd probably buy book. Third, I'd probably buy this, just for whatever. Polynomican. Definitely spear, mace, and Chronos Pennant for the cooldown.
Straight damage.
Straight damage build. You guys can always alter it however you guys would like. I mean, I'd probably take out the Polynomicon or the Chronos' Pennant just to just take out those two for protections. But anyway, I mean, he's got his ability to go invisible, his dragons, that. Just look at that damage, though. Ridiculous. This is a full build, by the way, you guys. But you could shoot his dragons. Just look at that damage, especially with the green book after using an ability. It's just... Ao Kuang is definitely one of my favorite gods. Biggest DPS, I swear. Like, just ridiculous. And then his ult, especially, you get him low enough health, and then just... How nice is that? And then you're a dragon. And look at this getaway too. Especially if you need to get away after getting that kill, if you dropped a little lower health. So nice. The green book, it definitely helps out a lot. But I mean, if you guys were to get rid of the Chronos' Pennant, I would definitely recommend buying, say, probably one of these two. Definitely, maybe.
I like the what's it called? The gem. The isolation.
The gem of isolation is really nice. I mean, it's just
slow your enemies while you hit them.
Yeah, but I mean, it's just kind of your own preference. I mean, with Ao Kuang, I mean, you're kind of doing enough damage to the point where you almost don't even need to slow your opponents. So, I mean, that extra 575 damage.
But going up against Guardians and people with a lot of health, the gem really helps.
Yeah, especially, but even if I take this back off and I switch it back over to, say, I don't even know, this is a really nice Soul Reaver. Super nice. So if I buy that instead, say if I come over here to Odin, which is kind of like a Guardian, just 257s, and especially if I use an ability, 579. It's just
1,000 damage with 2 hits.
It's just ridiculous, you guys. Like, I'll even go over here to Bull Demon for you guys just to show you guys how OP this god is.
Giant.
Fire Giant, sorry guys. Just look at this ridiculous damage.
What little dragons are out there?
Honestly, but just, you guys, this is as a mage. That's even standing in front of him the whole time. Like that, it's just, he's ridiculous. But you know what, you guys, moving on to the next god.
What's going on, guys? We're back with our final god, the warrior, Amaterasu. So, I mean, I haven't played warriors too much, but Amaterasu is the one I played the most, so I don't know too much of a build for her, but I kind of like to put a decent amount in defense, as well as power and attack speed. So usually, let's just go boots. Let's do power boots, because why not? We'll do some Keen Sai, and then we'll go over to some defense. The one I like is breastplate for physical, because you get that 20% cooldown, and then also for this, just get Yon's Wrath for that final cooldown. Then magical defense, probably, I don't know, one of these, whichever one. Bulwark's nice. Pestilence is nice as well. I usually go Bulwarks though, just because you get 20% crowd control reduction, and you get a shield when you're below 30% health. So I mean, it's pretty nice. And then after that, it's just kind of whatever you want to use, whatever, depending on what's going on in the game. Maybe some
Fatalis, or if you want to go more damage, actually we'll go pen because we don't have too much pen, so we'll go stone cutting sword because you get the extra movement speed, and then so we'll go. So I'll tell you about the abilities. The square gives you a shield around here, takes less damage. Actually, I got that wrong. I'm sorry. The square heals you. The X's get shield, takes less damage, and after a certain time, it shoots your little mirror thing, whatever that is, forward and does damage. And your circle gives you a little dash that does damage as well and stuns the person. So there's that. So we'll do square. We'll heal ourselves real quick. See, 63, 64, perfect. It's real nice. And then we'll show your alt. So when you're alt, your crowd conduction or crowd control immune. And then if you hit land a hit on the third one, it stuns them as well. So it's pretty nice. And we'll see here one more time with that X. It throws it at them, and then she just does nice damage. Has a nice getaway if you need it. And overall, I think she's a pretty good warrior. So there you have it, guys. There's our favorite, or there's our top 5 favorite gods. I know we only showed one of each, but I don't know. You can choose our builds. You can tell us how to build them if you want. But I think that's gonna be it. So as always, we'll see you guys next time.
And peace out.